Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Glad to be here.
Today we're tackling time series data,
Oh,
the
you?
kind that tracks like everything
Yeah, it's
from
everything.
website clicks to like
Right.
stock prices to,
Oh,
even like your steps on your Fitbit.
absolutely.
So to help us break it all down, we're looking
Wow.
at a really insightful Medium article
Cool.
by Anudeep Bala
I've seen this one.
called Understanding the Time Series Data Abstraction Layer.
Catchy title.
It's all about managing massive time series data with ease.
Sounds promising.
But really, the big question we're going to try to answer today is, how do we manage this data effectively
Yeah.
when it feels like it's coming at us faster than a rocket ship?
That's a fire hose of information.
Right. So to start us off, maybe just real quick, define what is time series data?
Okay, so time series data, it's basically a sequence of data points
What?
indexed in time order.
Okay.
And the key here is that each data point is associated with a timestamp.
Right. So like when it was collected.
Exactly. So like you were saying earlier,
Yeah.
website traffic every hour, or the temperature reading from your thermostat every few minutes.
Every few minutes. Yeah.
Even the steps you're clocking on your fitness tracker,
Uh-huh.
it's all time series data.
Okay. So time and the data point together.
Yeah, basically measurements taken over time.
So it's not just like random data points. It's like a story.
Exactly, a story that unfolds over time.
And with all these stories unfolding all the time,
And from everywhere.
it feels like it could get
It does get.
really overwhelming really fast.
Yeah, the volume is mind-boggling.
Okay, so let's talk about the volume then.
All right, so imagine this.
Okay.
Millions of data points flooding in every second.
From every sensor,
Every website.
every device.
Yeah, we're not just talking about storing this data.
Right.
We need systems that let us quickly and easily ask questions like,
Okay, give me an example.
what was the CPU usage on this server at exactly 3:17 p.m. yesterday?
And then be able to instantly find that.
Yes, and get the answer in milliseconds.
Milliseconds, wow.
It's a huge challenge.
So it's not just about storage. It's about being able to access it.
Yeah, it's about making sense of the data.
Right, and being able to like quickly query it and find answers.
Precisely.
Yeah, that sounds
Daunting.
super daunting, like
Yeah.
almost impossible.
Well, almost.
Okay, so what do we do?
Thankfully, there are some brilliant solutions out there.
Oh, good.
One of them is the Time-Series Data Abstraction Layer,
Oh,
or TS-DAL for short.
TS-DAL.
Think of it as a super organized filing system for all your time series data.
Okay, a super organized filing system.
Exactly.
So it's like instead of having all this data just like,
Piled up everywhere.
right, just like everywhere.
It's organized in a way that makes it easy to find what you need.
Okay, so it's like the ultimate data librarian.
Exactly.
So if I need to find something, it knows exactly where it is?
Yeah, it knows where everything is and it can retrieve it super fast.
Okay, this is sounding better already.
Yeah, and this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, okay, so there's even more to it.
Much more.
All right, well, I am ready to dive deeper into this TS-DAL.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're talking this TS-DAL.
Right, this super organized filing system for our data.
Yeah, and it sounds amazing, like a game changer.
It really is. It's revolutionizing the way we handle time series data.
Okay, so it helps us manage the data.
Yeah.
But what about making sense of it?
That's where the real power comes in.
Oh.
The TS-DAL doesn't just organize the data, it unlocks the insights hidden within it.
Oh, okay, so it's like it gives us the key to understanding the story the data is telling us.
Precisely. It allows us to analyze vast amounts of data quickly and efficiently so we can identify trend spot anomalies and make better decisions.
So it's not just about storing the data, it's about actually using it to learn and improve.
Exactly. It's about turning data into actionable intelligence.
Okay, I see where you're going with this, but
Yeah.
I gotta ask, how does this impact like the average person?
Great question, because at the end of the day, technology should benefit everyone.
Right, not just the tech experts.
Exactly. So think about it this way.
Okay.
The easier it is for developers to work with time series data,
Uh-huh.
the better and more innovative the apps you use will be.
So like smoother, more responsive experiences.
Yeah, whether you're tracking your fitness goals, managing your finances, or even just browsing the web.
Okay, so better apps for everyone, thanks to TS-DAL.
It's all connected.
But what about beyond just apps?
Well, think about healthcare.
Okay.
Imagine doctors being able to analyze patient data in real time
Oh, wow.
to make more informed diagnoses and treatment plans.
So like personalized medicine based on my unique data.
Exactly. That's the power of time series data when it's harnessed effectively.
And I bet there are tons of other examples like that in different fields.
Absolutely, like how cities can use traffic data to optimize traffic flow.
Oh, yeah, to like reduce congestion.
Exactly. Or how energy companies can use data from smart grids to manage energy consumption.
So it's really touching every aspect of our lives.
It is in ways we might not even realize.
Okay, so TS-DALs are helping us make better decisions in all these different areas.
By giving us the tools to understand and leverage time series data.
This is pretty mind-blowing.
It is. It's a really exciting field to be in right now.
But with all this talk about data, I had to ask about privacy.
Right.
Is all this data being collected and analyzed responsibly?
That's a critical question and one that deserves a deeper discussion.
Okay, maybe we'll save that for another deep dive.
Sounds good.
But for now, I think we've laid a good foundation for understanding what TS-DALs are and why they matter.
We've covered a lot of ground, for sure.
So just to kind of recap TS-DALs, they're helping us manage, analyze, and ultimately make sense of this massive amount of time series data that's constantly being generated.
And by doing so, they're enabling innovation, driving progress, and shaping the future.
Yeah, it's like the unsung heroes of the data revolution working behind the scenes to make all this information accessible and usable.
It's an exciting time to be working with time series data, that's for sure.
I'm definitely feeling inspired to learn more about this.
Me too. There's always something new to discover in the world of data.
I feel like we've only just scratched the surface here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's so much more to explore with time series data and TS-DALs.
I mean, it's a rapidly evolving field.
So where do you see all of this going in the future?
Well, I think as more and more of our world becomes digitized, the role of time series data and TS-DLs is only going to become more critical.
Yeah. I mean, we're already seeing it everywhere.
Right, from smart homes and cities
Yeah.
to personalized healthcare and self-driving cars.
It's pretty mind-blowing to think about all the possibilities.
It is, the potential is really limitless.
So what's the one big takeaway you want our listeners to remember from this deep dive?
I'd say this, as we move into an increasingly data-driven world, understanding how we manage and analyze time series data is crucial.
It's not just for the tech experts anymore.
Exactly, it impacts all of us.
Right.
And thankfully, tools like the TS-DAL are making it easier than ever to harness the power of this data.
For the benefit of everyone.
Precisely.
So it's not just about bits and bytes, it's about making data work for us in a way that improves our lives.
Well said, that's a great way to put it.
Any final thoughts for our listeners to ponder as they go about their day?
Here's a thought-provoking question to leave you with.
Okay, I'm ready.
As more and more of our world becomes digitized, how else might TS-DALs shape the future? What new possibilities might they unlock?
That's a great question to leave everyone with.
It's something to keep in mind as you encounter all that time series data out there in the wild.
Absolutely. Thanks again for joining us for this deep dive into the world of TS-DALs.
It's been a pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there, until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those data fires burning.